Hey there, Goobers. This is quite a different live stream, as you can tell, because obviously, as you see in the title and the new thumbnail for just today, we're doing a horror reaction live stream. So, post down some links down into comments so I know, or the live chat, so I can watch whatever you guys send in the live chat. So, if you can see this right now, send some horror reaction live streams, videos that I should watch, or or just send some like cool stuff, or just send to High Relentless VR. Yes, I just realized I need to ping everyone fuck. I'm live. Okay. Now, just for today, we're not doing any like codes. We're not doing anything fun. We're just playing. We're just reacting to some shit. So, post some horror videos down in like the live chat below, so that I could react to it with you guys. So yeah, You can't play because your headset is broken. Yeah, that's not what we're doing today. We're not playing games today. We're watching horror today. We're watching horror. We are watching horror. Why are we watching horror? Because I said so. So, got headphones up. Okay. Horror. Horror. So, I cannot. Oh, hey. My stream is up here. For some odd reason. So, send horror. Send horror, please. So we can. Horror. Yes. I make sense. Send some horror videos, please. Send some horror videos. Please. Send some fucking horror videos, please. Send some horror videos. So until we have some horror videos, I guess. Oh wait, Okay, so I think there's something wrong with Gtag for now. So let me just fix growth. Let me leave and rejoin. Ow! Holy fuck! 1 second, guys. I need to fix that. Okay. I need to go to Streamlabs right now. Streamlabs. Holy oh my fucking god. No, fuck off. Okay, Streamlabs. We are doing horror today. We are doing horror. We are doing some horror live stream today, and that's basically what we're doing. Holy fuck. I've already have Discord Nitro. I don't want. Okay, alert box. I don't want any. No, wait, shit. Chat box. I just realized chat box. Chat box. Okay. I want it to make it so that. So I'm guessing somebody just subscribed. Okay, so save settings. What the fuck? Live. What the fuck? Okay, 1 second. So I'm having to. No, I'm not even in the game right now. I'm gonna have to fucking. Properties. Local file. Yes. No, wait. Okay, wait. I have an idea on how to fix it. And by fix it, I mean go back to Streamlabs. Log in. Okay. Holy fuck. How many times am I gonna log in? Holy fuck. Okay. Now I'm gonna go over to my tips history. No, wait. What the fuck? I wanna go to the Streamlabs page. Holy fuck. I'm having to try and fix stuff. 1 second, guys. This is very, very annoying. And I want help. Okay, so chat box. I'm gonna click launch. Oh wait. Launch. That's the chat box widget. And now all I need is the alert box. Ooh. Oh wait, I need to test it. Wait. Let me go onto OBS and test this. Okay. Alert box. Okay. Test YouTube subscribers. So yeah, that works. Everything works. Okay, I finally fixed it. Holy fuck. But I don't know why the chat box did not fucking change. Okay. Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. Whatever. It's whatever. Okay.
Still got a whole hour.
Hasn't even been 30 minutes.
1 hour per command.
It's not even been an hour.
It's been 24 minutes.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah. It started playing at 17:47.
Okay, I fixed the issue. I fixed issues and now we're back. We are back. We can react. So send horror shit. This is a reaction live stream. Please! Send some horror shit, please. Send horror. I don't want to find it myself. I literally cannot find anything. I search up horror, there's nothing good. Just find it, please. Yeah, it won't show because I don't have anything. I'm trying to find shit. What do you mean? Try it again. Try it again. Someone try it again. Put the link of the thing, I don't know, and say like Dookie or some shit. Because I really want to do horror reaction. Yeah, just send it in Discord, I guess. I'm no wonder. Oh, you sent one in the Discord. Okay, let me see. Rayjad, give me. But hey, horror. That is not horror. I want to react to something scary. I might just find one myself. I'm literally going to find one myself. I literally found one that we're gonna watch. People must have already watched it. I don't know if people already did. I'm gonna go to this guy's channel. Guys, what it? Oh my god, disguise. I wanna. Guys, I think gorillatag break. Gorillatag broke. Why so many? Bro, I saw that one on my. I see so many of these. Bro, I wanna do it in Discord. I wanna. Why? Why no scary? Mama. Okay. I'm guessing we're just gonna have to do what? Why is it so quiet? What the fuck? I need to put it up full volume.
Número 5. Top 5 scariest jumpscares.
I wasn't even scary. Bro, I want scary. If you guys don't give me scary, I'm literally gonna end stream and do a regular stream, I guess. Not scary. You said the fucking same thing over and over again. I'm doing this one. What the fuck is a cat eating? It's not fucking scary at all. Hey, Zombie King. Bro, fuck you. Fuck you, Zombie King. Fuck you. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna do this one, I guess. I don't want to remove anything. Window capture. There. I found. Well, it was given. Scariest thing for. I just realized I need to fix something with this. 1 second. Help me! Help me! Help me! This is on YouTube Shorts, so this was on YouTube Shorts, so it's gonna be so fire. Guys, this was on a YouTube Short, so it's definitely gonna be fire. This was on YouTube Shorts. This is gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. Guys, this one's gonna be fire. I know that this one. I know that this one's gonna be fire. I know it. I know it. Why is it so quiet again? Holy fuck! Wait, shut that. What? That is super loud. Oh wait, let me guess. It's gonna be the man. It's gonna be the man right there. Right there. Man right there. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Oh my god, it's Slender Man. Oh, let me guess. Wait, let me guess. Right there. Scariest things found on the internet. 5 people. 5 people eating. Let me find. If you guys don't find me good ones, I'm going to end stream. It's already been 15 minutes and we haven't even reacted to anything good. Let me find something horror. Why the fuck is my... Oh yeah, a super horror. Okay, what about this? This is pretty good. Yes, the woman. Up.
This thing is called Ruttafak. It kind of sounds like what the fuck, which is something I said many times while researching this puppet. Now,
What the
believe it or not,
fuck?
This terrifying creature was once a very popular children's character in Czechoslovakia. He was featured on a show called Slineko, which was like a Czech version of Sesame Street. When the show ended in 1989, Ruttafak disappeared and was allegedly thrown in a dumpster, never to be seen again. That is, until a random YouTuber found him and brought the character back to life. This thing is called Ruttafak. It kind of sounds like what the fuck, which is something I said many times while researching this puppet. Now, believe it or not, this terrifying creature was once a very popular children's character in Czechoslovakia.
Guys, this is super scary. What the fuck is super scary? Okay, we need to find something good. Guys, I think I found it. I finally think I found it. Okay, look. Look at this. Super scary. This is gonna be super good. This is how you know. It's because it's animated and it's scary. What the fuck? Okay, watch this, watch this. Wrong turn. Oh, hell yeah, bitch. It's gonna be... This is how you know it's gonna be fire. It's because it's animated. Wait, I can't even hear it.
From a dare or a thrill. So when her friends challenged her to drive alone on the desolate, eerie stretch of highway known as Whispering Hollow Road, she accepted without hesitation. It was a moonless night, and the only light came from the dim glow of her car's headlights, which seemed to slice through the darkness like a fragile lifeline. The dense woods on either side of the road loomed like silent sentinels,
No
their branches
shit!
reaching out to claw at the car as she sped down the narrow, winding path. The wind whispered through the trees, creating eerie, ghostly sounds that sent shivers down Jenna's spine.
Oh, really?
As she drove deeper into the heart of Whispering Hollow Road, Jenna's unease grew. The road twisted and turned, seemingly endless, with no signs of civilization.
No, there's actually no way.
She couldn't help but wonder why this place was so infamous among the locals. The stories she had heard were full of ominous warnings.
Guys, this is how you know it's good.
Travelers who had ventured onto this road and had never returned. Suddenly, the radio crackled to life. It had been silent the entire journey, but now it emitted a distorted voice. Jenna's heart pounded in her chest as she tried to make sense
Guys, I'm
of
sorry,
the
I
eerie
just like this
message.
video. Turn back!
The voice hissed, almost inaudible, but distinct enough to send a chill down her spine. Her
It says
grip on
turn
the
back,
steering
dumbass,
wheel
now
tightened,
turn back!
and she pressed her foot harder on the accelerator. She was determined to prove that she wasn't afraid of a few ghost stories. The road seemed to stretch on forever, and Jenna's nerves were on edge. Shadows danced, at the edge of her vision, and strange shapes darted across the road in front of her. She couldn't tell if they were real or figments of her imagination. As Jenna rounded a
Guys,
particularly sharp
we're getting
road,
copyrighted with this one.
her headlights illuminated something that made her blood run cold.
What was it? Oh my god. It's a girl. It's a woman!
A pale, ghostly figure standing in the middle of the road. It was a young girl, her long, wet hair clinging to her face. The girl stared
I'm
at
so
Jenna
sad.
with hollow, empty eyes, and Jenna
God.
could feel a profound sense of dread washing over her. She had heard stories of a ghostly hitchhiker who haunted this road, a tragic spirit seeking a ride to her final destination. Summoning every ounce of courage, Jenna spoke.
Are you okay?
Now watch her run. Watch her run to the car like this. I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it.
Jenna quickly realized that coming here was a huge mistake. She wanted to get out of here as fast as possible. Suddenly, the radio started crackling again.
I wanna watch it! You shouldn't have come here, you fucking... Watch her die. Watch it appear in front of the car and die. Watch it. Watch it appear in front of the car. Watch it. Watch the scary ghost lady. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it and it still got me. There'll be
I think
right
I've
next
just
to her.
one more mile to go. Then it'll be all over. I'll never have to come back here again. Stupid radio. Why is it not turning off?
Because she's right behind you, retard!
Beep.
Oh my god, what happened next? What happened? What happened?
Like many others who took a wrong turn and got lost on Whispering Hollow Road, Jenna, sadly, never returned back, and no one will ever know what happened to her.
Yeah, I think I know what happened to her. I think I know what happened to her. She died, dumbass! Wrong turn too. Oh my god. We get.
Hi everyone, hope you all are well and enjoying the festive season.
I'm not in a
Tonight's
code,
story is
but I
about
will.
another person who dared to cross the infamous haunted Whispering Hollow Road on Christmas Eve. What happened
It's
that
code
night
Gemi, by
will
the
make
way.
you think
Code
twice
Gemi.
before taking a dare, especially when it involves a road with such a dark history. This is the story of Sam, a man who desperately needed money and agreed to a bet he should have never accepted. So grab a hot drink, settle in by the fire, and let's dive into a story
There
that
is no
will send
fucking fire.
shivers down your spine.
Oh my god, I'm so cold. Shut the fuck. Thriller teller. Oh my god, Kevin McLeod. Wrong turn too, but
It
this
was
time
Christmas
it's snowing.
Eve and Sam sat in his car, parked under a street light in his neighborhood.
I'm
He
watching.
held his phone in his hand,
I'm watching horror.
Ryan's voice coming through loud and clear as he spoke.
You can see it on the stream.
It's just a road.
Yeah, I'm
$500
watching
for
the
an hour
stream
of
now.
driving. You'd be dumb to
Hey,
pass this
Radar.
up.
It's not just a road, Ryan. Everyone knows Whispering Hollow is weird. People
I'm
have
watching
seen
it
stuff
on the
there.
TV right
Ghost
now.
stories for
Like
kids.
it's right
You're
there.
not scared.
Oh my god, how many people are
Sam
joining?
clenched his jaw. The truth was, he was scared, but he needed the money.
I want to
His
watch. I
rent
want
was
to watch this.
overdue,
Wait, I want
and
to watch
Christmas
this.
didn't bring much cheer when you couldn't afford a decent meal.
Fine.
What is
I'll
up
do
with
it.
it?
You
What is
better
up
have
with
the
this
500
animation
ready when
in the
I'm
fucking for the woman?
Don't check it
Like-
out halfway,
Now,
Sam.
what's it called again?
Ryan
Wait.
said before hanging up.
Wrong turn
Sam
2.
tossed his phone onto the passenger seat
Okay, I'm
and
going
started
to
the
watch
car.
on YouTube.
The heater struggled to warm the
watching.
freezing air as he turned onto
I'm at the
Whispering
freezing.
Hollow Road.
I'm glad he's
The
drying.
street lights ended abruptly, leaving only
I swear to God,
his
if this
car's
woman
weak
appears one more
headlights
time.
to cut through the darkness. The road was
What the hell
lined
is
up
this?
with tall,
This
skeletal
is
trees.
like a movie.
The branches above formed
No,
a
it's like,
canopy,
dude,
Yeah.
this
blocking
is
out the stars and moon.
You're watching an
Snowflakes
animated
drifted
version.
lazily down,
no.
covering
This
the
is
road
this is
in
a real
thin,
version.
slippery layer. A few miles into the drive,
It
Sam
says-
started
it
to
says
relax.
Wrong
The
turn
road,
to get
despite
in.
its
hell
reputation,
is it?
seemed normal. Just a long, empty road
Video.
bordered
I'm watching
by
the one
trees.
from 3 weeks
The
ago.
occasional gust of wind rattled the bare branches above, but nothing about the place felt particularly eerie. This isn't too
This
bad,
woman
he
shut
muttered
the
to
fuck up.
himself, keeping his eyes on the narrow road ahead. Sure, it was dark
No,
and
Actually,
why
quiet,
is
probably,
it
but
not
it
it's
was
probably
just a
under
road.
4.
As the
Okay,
minutes
under-
ticked
I
by,
know. Oh wait.
though the drive began to feel monotonous.
Okay, I'll just go watch
I
this
only
thing.
know someone who can laugh like that, and that's LJ. My name is Walter Hotware White. Oh wait, I need to mute you guys so I can actually listen to the music. No, wait. What am I talking about? Music. Okay, I muted one person, and that was Skylar, so I don't have to hear his goofy owl laugh. Okay, we're back. Motherfucker!
The drive, Sam started to relax.
Well, I can't watch
The
it,
road,
so
flakes
that's fine.
drifted lazily down, up with the street to the passenger
So
seat,
today I
and
could
started
see
the car,
fucking nothing. I don't have any.
leaving only
Because I'm in my
blocking out
fucking
the stars
bedroom.
and moon. The road, despite its
I think it was right
reputation,
here.
seemed normal. Just a
Uh-huh.
long, empty road bordered by trees. The occasional
Where
gust
have
of
they gone?
wind
Okay.
rattled the bare branches
What's
above.
some goofy
But
ass
nothing
the
about
fuck
the
up.
place felt particularly eerie. This isn't too bad, he muttered to himself, keeping his eyes on the narrow road
Not
ahead.
too sure,
Sure, it was dark and quiet, but it was just a road. As the minutes
I can't
ticked
believe this
by,
kid.
though the drive began to feel monotonous, the trees all looked the same, and the
Skylar, I
road
hope
seemed
you
to
get
stretch endlessly into the night. The only sound was the hum of his car engine and the occasional crunch of snow under the tires. That's when he saw a young girl standing on the
Oh my
side
god,
of
it's
the
that
road.
young girl again.
She wore a pale dress, far too thin for the freezing cold, and her shoulders shook as though she was crying.
Please don't play music, please.
I just want to watch this video.
I'm a chill guy, so I can hang out with you.
Sam slowed the car and rolled down
Yeah,
his
you're not
window.
muted.
Hey, are you okay? What are you doing out here alone?
Her face was pale, her eyes red from crying.
I live nearby. I hurt my leg and I can't walk home.
Why the fuck
Sam
did it play a
hesitated,
scary ass sound
glancing
when
at the
when
empty
when
road
she
ahead.
just said, "I can't
Alright.
walk home"?
Get in. I'll give you a ride.
She climbed into the car. Sam
hate this
turned
fucking
the
woman.
heater up and started driving again.
What's your name?
He asked, trying to make a conversation.
Victoria Thompson.
How old are you, Victoria?
Weird. Oh, girl.
I'm 10.
She said, staring straight ahead. Sam glanced at her as they drove through the dark, silent road. Something about the situation gnawed at him.
How did you hurt your
my
leg,
God.
Victoria?
Oh my god.
And why are you out here all alone at this time?
He asked, trying to keep his voice calm. Victoria didn't reply. She kept staring straight ahead, her face expressionless, as if she didn't even heard him. Sam shifted uncomfortably in his seat. The silence felt heavier now.
Bro, this woman
But he
didn't appear
decided not
once
to push her.
last video.
Maybe she was too upset or scared to talk, he thought, and he focused back on the road. They drove in silence for a while. The hum of the heater was the only sound.
Wait.
Sam couldn't shake the feeling that there was something strange about her, something he couldn't quite put his finger on. Her dress looked old, almost like something from a costume, and her pale hands rested stiffly in her lap.
Well, let me pause it.
unmoving.
Let me pause the video real quick.
It made him uneasy.
So to Jazz, yeah, we're watching some horror stuff, and I need to mute this music, even though it's pretty good. Even though the city music is fire as fuck, we're watching a fucking horror video.
But he shook the thought away. After a few minutes, Victoria pointed to a narrow path disappearing into the woods.
Can you drop me off here? My house is just down the road.
Hey, Edward.
Are you sure? It's really dark. I can walk down with you.
No.
She said,
No.
quickly, almost too quickly.
It's fine. You don't need to. My house is just a little way down the back.
Sam hesitated, her sudden urgency catching him off guard.
Are you sure?
He asked again, glancing at the shadowy trail ahead.
Yes. Thank you for the ride.
Reluctantly, Sam nodded and watched as she opened the car door, stepping into the snow. She
Yeah?
limped towards
Yeah,
the dark trail without looking back, quickly disappearing into the shadows of the trees.
Wait, let me move my... I'm watching off the stream on my...
Sam drove off after Victoria disappeared into the woods, shaking his head to push away the lingering unease.
So Jazz, this horror video is about basically people driving down like a little like forest hill, and basically they see a weird, and they decide and then the first wrong turn, basically the woman decided to run off instead of letting her in because the woman actually grew legs and became tall and chased after her, and she died. And now this guy might survive. I don't know.
The road stretched ahead, silent and empty, but he couldn't stop glancing in the rear view mirror. However, within a few minutes of driving, a nagging thought made him stop. He thought, what if she didn't make it home safely? It's Christmas Eve after all. With a frustrated sigh, Sam hit the brakes.
Fine, I'll just watch off the
He turned the car around and headed back, his headlights cutting through the dense woods until he reached the path where he had dropped her off. Grabbing his flashlight, Sam followed the narrow trail into the woods.
Okay, this guy is stupid now.
Victoria? Are you okay?
Look. I'm reading your chat right now.
This guy is
They say what's
Victoria?
This guy's dead.
If I see what someone say what's the code, I'll tell them.
Bro, this guy is dead. He went inside
Victoria?
the forest alone.
There
Victoria?
was no answer.
Do you
He
love a
walked
banana?
further, and the woods opened to reveal an old, worn-down house.
Yeah, he's
Its windows were shattered, and the roof sagged under the weight of snow. A rusted sign above the door read, Thompson Family
Well, he's
Home.
cooked.
His flashlight beam swept across the ground and landed on something. A gravestone.
Victoria Thompson, she's dead!
Victoria Thompson, 1965 to 1975. How could she have been in the car if she died almost 50 years ago? He bolted back in his car, jumped in, and slammed the door shut. The engine roared to life and he sped down the road.
I'm coming!
Oh my god, bro, that's a different story, my god. That's a different story.
Oh my god, he's dead again. Because it's
Oh,
dead.
We remember the tragedy of Christmas Eve 1975. The Thompson family was found dead in their home.
Oh.
Their adopted daughter, Victoria Thompson, is believed to have brutally murdered them on Christmas Eve.
Wait, you turned red on.
Before vanishing
It's still
mysteriously.
delayed. I can't even
Weeks
see
later,
it right now.
her body was discovered in the garden. Her leg badly mutilated. She was buried near the family home. The mystery of Victoria Thompson remains unsolved. Some say her spirit still roams
I'm
Whispering
reading
Hollow
everyone's
Road,
chat.
looking for her next victim.
And she's
If
in the
someone
back
says
seat.
what's the code, I'll say to them.
And she's in the back seat.
Oh my god, he
Stupid
is.
video. Why is it not turning off?
I'm like first.
Okay,
30
she's
or
gonna
40
appear again
seconds delayed
on the
by
window.
you.
Wait, this guy might actually survive.
Now, what is that delayed cartoon, bro? How is he moving to the side so much?
Zoinks! He might have just ran over a woman.
Oh, yeah, he could.
He jumped out and looked around, but there was nothing. No one. He was sure
Really?
that he
Nobody?
hit something or someone. Catching his breath, he climbed back in.
And the woman, and she's in the back seat. Now she's not. Just fucking go! Oh my god! Let's go! He's not cooked. I saw the woman. She's gay.
Nah, he cooked. He could have.
Happened to me. Are you listening?
Nah, he might actually survive. He has 1 minute.
I've been driving it for over an hour. This
No, I don't
journey
think
should
he
be
will
nearly
survive.
done.
Do you want to know how I hurt my leg?
Holy
No, your
fuck!
chat
Yeah.
saying
Yup.
cooked.
He was
Your
actually
chat saying
cooked. He was actually fucking
Your
cooked.
chat
Holy-
saying cooked right now.
Yeah, he actually was cooked. He was actually cooked, dude. The kid was that appeared in the seat next to him and said, "Do you want to know how I hurt my leg?" Like he was like this. Oh man, I gotta get out of here. And then he is, Do you wanna know how I hurt my leg? And he goes like, what the fuck? Okay, let's see some new horror stuff. Mickey Mouse 2. Oh yeah. Guys, oh my god, free ice cream truck horror
Her
stories.
sister
animated.
crawls on the walls at night. That.
You're on your own, kid. Wait, what? Should we do Uncle Samsonite? Oh wait, I have a better idea. Little Red Riding Hood. The one that is very popular to me. I fuck some
Well, I'm
nations.
gonna check your chat. I'm gonna check your chat. They're saying what? Yo, Hidden Nightmares. I'm gonna watch that.
Nah. We're watching the Little Red Riding Hood. I have some
Yo,
bad news
wait.
about your grandma.
Which part are you at?
I'm at 43 seconds.
Right there.
Oh wait, like 55 now.
Wait, is it the 4-minute one?
No, it's the 11-minute one. It's Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh, 11-minute. Alright, there. I just need to look for the 11-minute.
Guys. Oh shit.
Yeah, I can't find it. No, I'll just look at your screen.
Be careful, daughter. You know, under no circumstances.
Actually,
don't
no
talk
way.
to
I'll look
strangers.
for a horror movie for you.
Okay, Mom. I'm sorry. I'm literally having to read the text because the text isn't clear. Oh my God, it's very dark out here. Luckily, I have a flashlight. I need to hurry before something happens to Grandma. She's T-posing.
Wait, what? Oh wait, it's the...
What's this? Dead animals. I don't care if anybody has seen this already. I don't care. The bear. Somehow dead. What the fuck is this? Low Red Riding Hood, but scary.
Wait, go on horror story next and go all the way down to Santa. It's like 10 minutes.
Get out of here as
No. Yeah, we're gonna watch some more horror stories.
Yeah, by the way, that's a horror story that I gave.
Oh wait, on Discord. Okay, send me funny. Send me the scary. I mean, I'm gonna do the 3-hour 22 true horror stories animated one, where it shows
22
McDonald's.
horror stories.
Yes, 22 true
My name
horror
is Brandon
stories.
White, and I used to get food from the McDonald's restaurant close to my house every day. A couple of months ago, I walked in to get something and was attended by a new female employee named Mary. She was middle-aged, had short brown hair, and was slightly overweight. While I waited for my order, she tried to get to me, making small talk. I didn't mind at the time. She seemed nice, and there was nothing odd about our conversation.
Yo.
After giving me my sandwich, I left, not knowing that visiting McDonald's that day would lead to my biggest mistake ever. The next few days after meeting her weren't that different from the first. But as more days went by, I began to notice something strange about Mary. For starters, Mary was always the one taking my orders. This was unusual for McDonald's. To make things worse, the conversations she tried to have with me only became weirder and left me uncomfortable in most situations. She would say strange things like how I looked so sexy and tasty, and sometimes ask me questions that no employee should have been interested in. Everything about Mary's behavior was odd. She looked almost 10 years older than me and didn't strike me as that sort of person in any way. Eventually, I began visiting another McDonald's far away from my house, deciding against reporting Mary and getting her fired. A couple of weeks went by, and one day, I walked into the new McDonald's and saw Mary working at the counter. I was shocked and expected her to tell me if she was filling in for someone, but instead, Mary acted as if she'd never left the old McDonald's and didn't address the situation at all. She resumed her usual attempts at small talk and disturbing remarks, but I simply ignored everything she said, got my order, and left. I decided not to go to McDonald's for a while, and only had it when a few friends placed orders at their apartments. I didn't know if Mary still worked there, but I wasn't eager to find out. One afternoon, while walking home after getting groceries, someone suddenly bumped into me out of nowhere, and most of my groceries failed. I bent over to pick them up, and the woman who had bumped into me began apologizing as she joined me to pick up the groceries. When I looked up to thank her, I was shocked to see Mary. I remained in silence as my mind raced. Was this woman stalking me, or was this just a coincidence? After standing there in silence, Mary finally said, "Well, young man, I'm in a hurry, so sorry about that," and left, acting like she didn't know who I was. I brushed it off again as a coincidence and walked home.
Coincidence, yes.
As I got home, I realized my house keys weren't on me, but I was in a hurry and figured I had probably left without them. So I quickly got my spare key from under the mat, dropped my groceries inside, and left to meet up with my colleagues. My coworkers and I spent a couple of hours getting drunk and playing
Yeah, no,
games
the
on our day
stream's
off.
so delayed.
I left
Yeah, I
and
know.
headed home. But as I opened my door, something about it felt different.
No, it's
That feeling
delayed
you
for
get when
like
someone
40
else has been in your
seconds.
home was everywhere. But I was wasted, and all I wanted to do was take a shower. So I quickly looked around and headed to the bathroom.
He went to
Later
the
that
bathroom.
night,
Oh my god.
I was alone in my living room watching HBO
Yeah, I
when my
went to the
phone rang.
bathroom.
BO when my phone rang. I was curious about who could be calling me so
Yo,
late
when
at
my
night.
phone rang.
So I answered with a simple, hello? There wasn't a voice on the other end, but I could hear someone breathing heavily for about a minute before finally hearing a whispery voice say, "Come upstairs." I ended the call immediately, assuming it was some kids playing a prank, but something about it felt off. And despite my efforts, I couldn't stop thinking
Fuck
about
Tommy
it
King.
and how I felt someone was in my home earlier that day. About 3 minutes later, my phone rang again, and it was the same number.
Motherfucking ads, I swear to god. It's a Shopify ad.
I don't want to
I
watch
simply
that
ignored it and tried to focus on something else. That's when I heard a
the
noise coming
stream's
from upstairs.
delayed.
I quickly switched off the TV and decided to listen more closely to make sure I wasn't hearing things. Sure enough, I heard a loud noise from upstairs, followed by another.
Oh my
and soon
God.
enough, I could tell there were
Just
footsteps,
seen ad.
and someone was actually in my home. I quickly grabbed my phone and called the police before heading to the kitchen and grabbing a knife. The house was silent for the next few minutes, so I began to walk up the
Oh,
stairs
I
slowly
don't
to make
get
sure there was actually an intruder. As I checked each room one after the other,
Yo,
I began to calm
why
down
did
and
someone
question
come
if I
in
heard
my
anything at
kitchen?
all. Eventually, there was only one room left to check, and as I opened the door to the guest room, I was filled with a feeling of relief as all I could see was an empty room. And the sense of relief I had just gotten was quickly overcome with fear. As out of the corner of my eye, I could see a figure standing behind the door. Before I could say anything, the person jumped on me, knocking the knife out of my hand
Oh.
and settling on top of me, pinning both my arms under
Oh,
her.
that's lovely.
In that moment, all I could feel was terror as Mary looked me dead in the eyes before proceeding to grab the knife I had dropped. Mary slowly brought her head closer to me and began to sniff me, like she was taking in deep breaths.
Wait, you're at the
My skin
same
began to
thing
crawl,
as me.
and I began to struggle to get free. But there was no use, as Mary was a lot heavier than I was.
Wait, it's the lady on,
She
lady on
eventually
top
stopped
of him,
sniffing
because
me
that's
and proceeded
what
to say,
I am.
"Oh, I missed you so much, baby.
Like the other night.
But you've been avoiding me lately. You looked so tasty today. I had to see you. And well, now I have to take a little bite." She smiled and continued, "Now, it'll hurt a little, but I'm sure you don't mind, darling." Mary quickly brought down the knife on my hand, taking my pinky finger clean off. The pain shot through my body, and I couldn't help but let out a piercing scream. Blood began to spill everywhere, and Mary...
She said, okay, so the guy who's telling the story said, "Oh yeah, she cut my pinky finger off." When she cut her entire hand, when she cut his entire hand
We
off.
couldn't hold back her laugh as she threw my finger in her mouth and chewed it down until nothing remained. At that point, I had begun to close my eyes as I slowly lost consciousness from the pain. That's when Mary said, "No, baby, don't do that. I was just about to have one of your tastier parts." She then proceeded to hold my eyelids open as she lowered the knife slowly towards my eye. Before I could begin to plead with her, police sirens filled the air, and I was immediately filled with relief. Mary quickly got off me and pointed the knife at me, saying, "No. How did they find out, baby? You didn't call them, did you?" One look at the woman in front of me, and I could tell she was absolutely crazy. She began pacing the room and was visibly worried, so I decided it was better to play into her game than act out, as I already knew how far she was willing to go. I'm so sorry.
Just trying to
I
look
didn't know
at
it was
chat,
you waiting
what
for me,
they're
so I called them.
reacting.
Just
Wanna
let me
see
go
their
down there and
reaction.
send them away, and I'll be right back. Mary looked at me with what seemed to be relief, and I could tell she truly believed what I had just said. She replied, "All right, honey, be quick now," and lowered the knife, letting me
Yeah,
leave.
he's literally
I
so
bolted
chill when
downstairs with
a
one thing in
lady's
mind.
got a knife in,
Get as
in
far
her
away
hand
from
that
Mary as I
carves
could.
his hand off.
As I stepped out of the house, I was met by a group of officers. They asked if anyone else was in the house before storming in,
Guys,
and
let's
exiting
go
with
to the
Mary in the
basement.
next few minutes. Mary was taken away in tears as she screamed at me for betraying her and not keeping my word, confirming to the police that she was completely crazy.
Okay, yeah, let's move locations, guys. Let's move. Let's move locations.
Basement.
Moving locations.
Anyways, it's good for a movie here. Ouch.
Wait, you sit there.
I need to be in the middle.
Hey, that lady's not allowed. That lady's not allowed to sit on this or it's gonna break.
True. So true.
Yeah.
Bro,
In the last few
bro, did you
days,
see her
I've been
nose?
informed by the authorities
she had
that
a
Mary
nose
is
built
wanted in several states for multiple counts of
Gunpowder.
rape, assault, and suspicion of cannibalism. I was lucky enough to be the only one of her victims to survive her ordeal.
Wait,
that encounter still keeps me up at night, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about the first time I met Mary in McDonald's. I hope.
Didn't his right hand get cut off? How the fuck did it get reattached?
Well, yeah.
My story has helped you
Wait,
all
why
realize
so
that we really
chill
know
about it?
nothing
He's
about
like-
the people who serve us and our families at McDonald's. In
He
my
literally went like
I
this
met a
when
crazy
his
serial
hand got
killer
cut.
posed as a
Right?
happy-go-lucky
His
woman.
hand was cut off.
But
How
in
the hell
your
did he go
case,
like?
It just might be the devil who hands you your Happy Meal with a smile on their face.
Gammy's having a really anger issues.
Hello,
Yo,
everyone.
do you think
We
she's
are
Oh my
gonna
God,
escape?
Essa-
Someone said in chat. Do you think she's
It's
gonna
lit-
escape?
Christmas is usually one of the best holidays of the year. The kids are always happy.
Yay!
There's food, parties, and
Oh
presents.
my god, this fatty ass
It's
had
really
blood
that
in her
time of
mouth.
year when we can leave
Kinda.
all our problems behind and concentrate on being happy,
Crazy, bro.
even if it's just for a day or two. The story I'm about to tell you was just before Christmas.
It's not.
In those days when we were getting ready for the holidays, and it was all happy times. What neither
Yeah,
I nor
food.
my
I think
children
that Big
expected
Mac's gonna go
was that
into
those
all the
moments of
children's
happiness
parties
would be
and eat all the
interrupted
food.
because we had an appointment with the unknown. Something we
Hey.
didn't understand at the time, and still don't today, was stalking us. And you know what? It still is.
Yo, leave him alone. He's watching.
If you don't know what you're up against, how can you defeat it?
You
It all
defeated.
started on a snowy day. During those days, we decided to take a mini vacation
you
and went to my
lost
parents'
one
country
viewer.
house. My wife was hesitant to go since we had a lot of work to do when we
There's
got back.
5 people
But the kids
watching.
were on vacation from school
5
and
people can
insisted
join.
all year to go.
Five,
So
No,
we
actually, there's
indulged.
3 people watching because
It was only a few days before
5
Christmas.
guys watching
We had
and
already
they're
put
not
up the
coming.
Christmas tree and decorated our house in town. But the
Yo,
cabin
guys, if
still
you're
lacked some
VR
Christmas
charged,
spirit.
join the code Jemmy.
We brought some decorations.
I
to
mean, my
beautify the
headset
cabin a
battery
bit.
is like low.
But to
a
my
little bit.
surprise, my parents had left us.
I'm gonna get tiny.
A human-sized
I want to get
Santa
tiny
Claus.
so that I could be.
It looked like an animatronic, but it was very strange. It was too.
Who the fuck has that fucking type of Santa Claus? Oh yeah, it's me, Santa Claus, and I look like a fucking crackhead that's inside of your house. So I'm gonna eat all your fucking, I'm gonna eat all your families.
Then, normally Santa Clauses are similar to the real Santa, fat with a huge smile. But there was something weird about this one. His look was touching. He looked like some Santa Claus out of a child's nightmares. I was about to put it away, but my kids saw it at the same time I did, and for some reason, they liked it. Kids really do have the weirdest tastes. Other than that, the day continued as normal. We spent the evening watching movies and eating something as a family.
Have an issue with your project management software? Let me guess. Multiple projects, multiple deadlines, needy teammates.
The kids.
Oh wait, I'm gonna go to my charger so I can charge real quick.
Yeah. I got 78% of my VR from
Yeah. Okay.
There's an ad.
The one I sent you.
I can just hear my voice in the background.
Oh wait, I need a.
Me too.
I need a. Oh wait, guys, can we move locations again?
Yeah, sure.
Where? Where's Comfy?
Here's a
Wait,
good
let's
location.
go to
Here's a new
mountain.
good location for me.
What about mountain?
I'm just.
Nah.
Hey, nobody
Seemed
look.
very entertained, and my wife
Here,
and I
I'm
were
just gonna
very
do
happy
working.
about it. Nothing prepared us for what would happen the next day. After spending the night sleeping comfortably, a scream woke my wife and me at the same time. It was the scream of one of our children. As soon as we woke up, we both looked out the window where the scream was coming from. My 2 children were outside, running through the snow, running away from someone.
Oh goddamn.
When I looked back a little further, I clearly saw their attacker. No, it couldn't be true. It was the Santa Claus animatronics I had put up yesterday. This didn't make any sense.
Hey, reindeer.
As I watched him run in the direction of my children, I could see him.
Where the hell were the children?
This was not an animatronic or anything like that. It moved like a human, but it was so thin.
Can you chill
Who
out?
could fit into that costume? I told my wife to call the police as soon as possible while I went to get our children and protect them from their attacker. At that point, I didn't care about bundling up or getting a gun. I had to go as soon as possible. As soon as I got out, I did not go in the direction of my children, but towards my attacker, who for some reason was not running, but only walking in the direction of my children. I don't know what this being was or why it was attacking my children, but I knew I had to do something to stop it.
Guys, if your VR's charged, join the code Jemmy, we're in the code.
I still thought that all this must have some explanation. Maybe it was a person disguised as a Santa. Yes.
Oh my god, I think
that must be it. That was the only logical explanation. A little confident from the lie I fed myself, I tried to take him down, but that's when despair and desolation took over my whole body. When I was just a few inches away from him, about to knock him down, I was overcome with a horrible feeling of fear and sadness that prevented me from moving forward. Defeated and crying, I fell to the ground, clutching my chest from the pain I felt.
I'm going to my secret corner.
It was not the pain of an illness. It was the pain one feels when one is very nervous or sad.
I'm gonna
Santa
go over.
simply ignored me and kept walking in the direction of my children. Whatever it was, he was aware of what was happening to me. Possibly, in some way, he caused it, since he didn't flinch an inch from my attack, knowing what was going to happen. After a few seconds that felt like hours, I gathered all my strength to get up and follow him. The pain and sadness I felt at that moment was so great that even though it faded as soon as Santa left, it still haunted me. For me, I would have stayed on the ground surrounded by ice crying, but I couldn't afford the luxury.
I'm in my spot.
Where is it?
Gemmy, I know a really good spot to hang out.
I'm in my spot.
Where?
Follow. We're perfect.
I can't even bear. Oh no, not down here. No.
No, just hear me out. It will be hard for Demi to get through, but
no.
I reckon he'll be able to get through still. Down here.
This isn't comfy.
Bro,
wait, just follow.
Dude, it's easy for me to get through.
Is it?
Look, you just get up.
This doesn't look like a place to watch a movie.
Whatever, we'll just do it.
A little secret spot here. Little secret spot.
Little scary
spot.
Yeah.
That being was after my children, and I wouldn't let them feel for a second what I felt at that moment.
I don't like this.
I get up and ran as fast as I could through the ice. My children and Santa were already far away in the forest, but the sound of their screams guided me on the right path. With every centimeter I ran, I could feel that horrible feeling taking over my body
I know
again.
a scary one, probably.
The pain in my chest was getting bigger and bigger. I couldn't be far away.
And someone
The screams became closer than ever until, crying against a tree, you think that nothing got changed.
Zombie King!
What was it?
Give me Zombie King joined.
Wait, you Zombie King?
Yeah,
Zombie King. Nah, we're not in basement,
Wait, you know
I don't like it back here. It's not comfortable. Actually, you know what? We need to find something scarier. That's not even scary. All it is, it's just where your brother is.
I'm in comp.
We're not going anymore. We don't like it.
No, we are. Or not.
Guys, we only have 10 more minutes. I only have 10 more minutes and then I gotta end stream.
Dang.
Give me after. Do you want to charge your headset and then later we could play some Animal Crossing?
Final spot zombie. From the last time I did it, and ended up on the ice crying. But for me, everything had changed. This time, I was watching as the strange being was about to attack my children, and at that moment, I didn't care about anything but protecting them. I ignored the pain, the fear, the sadness, the cold. All I could see was this thing approaching my children. With a war cry, I lunged at it and knocked it to the ice. Blinded by rage, I didn't realize what was really going on. I was just hitting an empty Santa Claus doll. All the feeling of fear and desperation had vanished the moment I made contact with them. Now I was doing nothing more than hitting an inanimate object while my children cried beside me. When I realized this, I stepped aside and went to hug my children while Santa stood destroyed next to us. It was all over. Once we got back, I threw all the parts of that Santa Claus in the trash and put a new one once we got home. I'll be honest with you, the new Santa Claus didn't last more than 2 days. Maybe I was still a little paranoid, but I could swear that every once in a while, it felt like it wasn't in the same position I left it in. As if his head or limbs were moving when no one was watching. Also, I couldn't shake this feeling. This feeling of paranoia that when I was near him, I was constantly being watched. For their part, my children didn't talk about it, but I could see in their eyes that they were terrified. At first, my wife thought everything I told her was a joke. But over time, she began to believe us. Although part of her thinks it's a strange collective paranoia. I can't blame her, and I can't blame you if you don't believe me. Not even in my wildest nightmares could I think something like this could happen. But I guess, as a human, there are things we can never understand. And you know what? It's okay. I don't want to understand what happened that day. I just don't want it to happen again. I just want my family to be safe.
And that was the final story.
Working at Burger.
That was the final story. Oh, guys.
I don't like it.
Oh, guys, that was.
It's gone.
Go, guys.
Zombie, you were just up here
He's
doing
going.
something.
That
Wait,
was
where
the
the hell
end
were
for
you
today's
again?
live stream. It's pretty longer than my usual live streams, even though my usual live streams
Hey,
are
what's
like
your
3
headset
hours
at?
to
Give
2
me.
hours
Give
long.
me.
2 to 3 hours long. After basically what we're gonna do is, like in an hour, I'm not gonna go back into live streaming. No, I'm gonna whilst my headset is charging, after my headset is done charging, I'm gonna do some Owl Comic codes. So if you wanna join my Discord so that you know